Kuti, the woman who challenged colonial power. Part 2. She organized thousands of women. She challenged unfair taxes. And she stood face to face with power. In Part 1, Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti began a movement. In Part 2, that movement shook a kingdom. The Alake versus the women. At the center of Abeokuta stood the Alake, the traditional ruler backed by British colonial authority. Under his administration, women were taxed unfairly. Markets were tightly controlled. Decisions were made without women's voices. Funmilayo and the Abeokuta Women's Union demanded change. They accused the king's government of injustice. They called for accountability. This was unheard of. A woman publicly challenging a king, with thousands standing behind her. A movement that would not back down. The women did not use violence. They used peaceful protests, mass demonstrations, petitions, and public speeches. They sang outside the palace. They sat in protest for days. Markets closed. Economic pressure mounted. Abeokuta stood still. The message was clear: no justice, no cooperation. Under intense pressure, the unthinkable happened. In 1949, the Alake of Abeokuta abdicated the throne. It was a historic moment. A women-led movement had forced a powerful ruler to step down, without weapons. For the first time, colonial authorities realized just how powerful organized Nigerian women could be. United Kingdom, the empire strikes back. Victory did not bring peace. The British administration grew uncomfortable with Funmilayo's influence. She was monitored, harassed, labeled a troublemaker. Her passport was seized. Her movements were restricted. Speaking truth had a cost. But Funmilayo refused to be silenced. Funmilayo's activism expanded beyond Abeokuta. She became a national and international voice for women's rights, Nigerian independence, and social justice. She joined political movements. She traveled abroad to speak about colonial injustice. She believed Nigeria could not be free if women were left behind. The personal cost. Years of resistance came with pain. Funmilayo faced arrests, intimidation, and personal loss. Her activism placed her family under pressure, yet she never apologized for standing up. She once made it clear, silence is not an option when injustice is loud. A legacy that still lives. Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti changed Nigeria. She proved that women could organize at scale. Education was a weapon. Peaceful resistance could defeat power. She paved the way for future generations, women who would lead, protest, and demand equality. Today, her name stands not just for protest, but for courage. Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti did not wait for permission. She saw injustice. She stood up, and she changed history. Her story reminds us, progress begins when ordinary people refuse to accept unfairness. If this story inspired you, share it. If it taught you something new, subscribe. Because history is not finished being told.